Have you ever stopped to think about what powers the AI you use every day? From ChatGPT to Midjourney, all this incredible technology runs on something very real: electricity. And it needs a staggering amount of it. The AI revolution isn't just about code and algorithms, it's about power, and that creates a massive opportunity for investors. Today, we're diving deep into the electrifying connection between AI and energy and uncovering the stocks that are perfectly positioned to ride this powerful wave. So, let's break down the numbers. Experts are sounding the alarm, and it's a loud one. Some predict that by 2027, AI servers could consume as much electricity as entire countries like Argentina or Sweden. Think about that for a second. We're talking about a demand surge that our current power grids are simply not built to handle. A single AI data center can require the same amount of power as 800,000 homes. This isn't a slow burn, it's an explosion in energy consumption. The International Energy Agency has already reported that data centers accounted for about 2% of global electricity use in 2022, and with generative AI, that number is set to skyrocket. This isn't just a trend, it's a fundamental shift in our global energy landscape. And whenever there's a fundamental shift, there's a huge investment opportunity. The question is no longer if this will happen, but who will profit from it. This brings us to the core of our discussion, the infrastructure bottleneck. You can have the most advanced AI chips in the world, but they're just expensive paperweights without a reliable and massive supply of electricity. This is where traditional, often overlooked sectors come into play. We're talking about the backbone of our economy, utilities and industrial infrastructure companies. For decades, electricity demand in developed countries has been relatively flat. Utilities were seen as stable, boring, dividend-paying stocks. But AI is flipping that script entirely. Suddenly, these boring companies are at the epicenter of the most exciting tech revolution of our lifetime. They are the ones who have to build the new power plants, upgrade the transmission lines. So, which companies are we talking about? Let's start with the power generators. A top name that consistently comes up is Vistra Energy. Vistra is one of the largest independent power producers in the United States, with a diverse portfolio that includes natural gas, nuclear, coal, and a growing number of solar and battery storage projects. Why Vistra? Location, location, location. Many of their assets are strategically located in regions where new data centers are being built. They have the existing infrastructure and the expertise to deliver the massive, reliable power that AI requires. As demand surges, the price of wholesale electricity is likely to increase, and companies like Vistra are in a prime position to benefit directly from these higher prices. They are literally selling the fuel for the AI boom. Another giant in this space is Constellation Energy. What makes Constellation particularly interesting is its focus on nuclear power. Nuclear energy is a beast when it comes to providing reliable, carbon-free baseload power. Unlike solar or wind, which are intermittent, nuclear plants can run around the clock, which is exactly what data centers need. They can't afford blackouts. Constellation is the largest producer of carbon-free energy in the U.S., with its nuclear fleet being the crown jewel. As tech giants like Microsoft, Google, and Amazon face increasing pressure to power their AI operations with clean energy, they are looking directly at companies like Constellation to strike long-term power purchase agreements. This provides a clear and predictable revenue stream for Constellation, making it a very attractive investment in the AI energy theme. But generating the power is only half the battle. You have to get that electricity from the power plant to the data center. This is where the grid and transmission infrastructure companies come in. Think of them as the highways for electricity. One company that stands out here is Quanta Services. Quanta is not a utility itself. Instead, it's the leading provider of infrastructure solutions for the electric power industry. When a utility needs to build new high-voltage transmission lines, upgrade a substation, or connect a new data center to the grid, they call companies like Quanta. They are the builders, the engineers, the ones with the boots on the ground making the AI power surge a reality. As utilities across the country ramp up their capital spending to meet AI-driven demand, Quanta's backlog of projects is expected to grow substantially. It's a classic picks and shovels play on the AI gold rush. Another critical player in the infrastructure space is Eaton Corporation. Eaton is a power management company. They make the essential electrical equipment that goes inside and around data centers. We're talking about things like circuit breakers, switchgear, and uninterruptible power supplies, or UPS systems. These are the components that ensure power is delivered safely, efficiently, and reliably within the data center itself. If the grid flickers for even a millisecond, a UPS system kicks in to prevent any data loss or damage to the sensitive servers. As the size and power density of data centers increase, the demand for Eaton's advanced power management solutions is set to explode. They are providing the critical last-mile hardware that keeps the entire AI operation running smoothly. Let's also not forget the raw materials that fuel this expansion, particularly natural gas. While the long-term goal is clean energy, the reality is that natural gas is the crucial bridge fuel. It's reliable, abundant, and can be ramped up quickly to meet demand spikes. This puts natural gas pipeline and infrastructure companies in a very sweet spot. Consider a company like Williams Companies. They operate one of the nation's largest networks of natural gas pipelines. These pipelines are the arteries that transport gas to power plants, which then generate the electricity for data centers. As more gas-fired peaker plants are built to support the grid, the volume of gas flowing through Williams pipes will increase, leading to higher revenues. They benefit directly from the increased consumption of natural gas driven by AI's insatiable energy needs. So, to recap, we're looking at a multi-layered opportunity. At the top, you have the power generators like Vistra and Constellation Energy who produce the electricity. Then you have the enablers, the companies like Quanta Services that build the grid infrastructure to transport that power. Next, you have the equipment providers like Eaton, which supply the critical components for the data centers themselves. And underpinning it all, you have the fuel suppliers like the natural gas companies. This isn't about picking one winner. It's about understanding the entire ecosystem that's being built to support the AI revolution. The beauty of this investment thesis is that it's not based on speculative AI software that might or might not succeed. It's based on the undeniable physical need for more power. As an investor, it's crucial to look beyond the obvious names. While everyone is focused on the chip makers, the real, tangible growth is happening in these foundational industries. The demand is real, the projects are being announced, and the capital is flowing. We are at the very beginning of a multi-year and likely multi-decade investment cycle in our energy infrastructure, all thanks to AI. Of course, always do your own research before making any investment decisions. But the connection between AI and energy is one of the most compelling and powerful investment themes on the market today. It's a story of how the digital world is driving massive demand in the physical world. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the investment opportunities shaping our future. Let me know in the comments which AI-related energy stocks you're watching. See you in the next video.